campus of South Plains College. This is your TV10 News Update.
For the SPC-TV News Center, I'm Hector Contreras, and here's the latest news. Many students here at SPC are scrambling to register for fall classes before the end of the semester. If you are interested in writing, photography, or advertising, our Brandy Ortiz tells us South Plains College has one of the best journalism programs in West Texas.
The award-winning Plainsman Press, a student-run organization, offers a chance to work for a publication.
My position is editor-in-chief of the Plainsman Press. I contribute to the paper by laying out pages, assigning stories, assigning photos, doing what needs to be done. I take up stories when other people can't.
My favorite part about the newspaper is that it's an outlet for my video game reviews.
Students who have worked on the editorial staff almost always say the newsroom changed their lives.
In all seriousness, it helped me realize that journalism was what I wanted to do. I was here for just a couple weeks before I decided that, I want to do this a lot more.
While on editorial staff, students gain the skills that are normally used in professional newsrooms.
I've learned a lot of skills that I've learned this semester in this whole year is definitely in design. I'm becoming more better and skilled at it and stuff like that. Even in Photoshop, I'm becoming better. In the future, creative will definitely help me because my career is photojournalism, so I think it'll definitely benefit because I do need to know how to do InDesign, Photoshop, any Adobe programs like that.
From the SPC Newsroom, I'm Brandy Ortiz.
And there is no way around it. One of the core class requirements is public speaking, and just the thought of speaking in front of others can send shivers down some people's spines. Our Rachel Means is not afraid to tell us more about the fear of public speaking in this report.
In the college world today, technology has made students more isolated than ever. This isolation has done little to ease the fear of public speaking.
When you're giving a speech, on a scale of 1 to 5, how do you feel? 1 being no fear at all, 5 being throwing up scared.
Probably about a 4. I got stage fright and I get real nervous.
This fear is not uncommon. In fact, according to statisticbrain.com, 74% of people suffer from speech anxiety, and college professors are certainly no stranger to this problem.
I would say probably 95% of my students have, in some form or fashion, a fear of public speaking.
Despite the prevalence of this fear, students appear to have no problem talking one-on-one or through social media.
And I know a lot of the older generation does feel like that technology is harming our communication skills. In my point of view, it's not harming, it's just changing. We're still communicating in lots of different avenues.
And as for public speaking, it seems that the best way to get over this fear is to face it.
And this is what my students don't like the answer to, because in order to overcome it, you have to do it over and over and over again.
For SPC-TV News, I'm Rachel Means.
And you might find yourself exhausted after you finish that last speech or term paper at the end of the semester. If so, you're not alone. Many people, including college students, don't get enough sleep. Find out what the lack of sleep can do to your health in this report. A recent Schools.com report shows 81% of college students don't get enough sleep. Reasons include dorm noise, extracurricular activities, schoolwork, and roommates.
Everything is harder for our brain when we don't give it enough sleep. And so processing slows down. And so your ability to be patient, your ability to make careful decisions, all of that's going to be diminished.
In addition to affecting the mind, lack of sleep can also affect a person's body. The Centers for Disease Control says those who don't get enough sleep are at risk for getting chronic diseases such as diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and depression. They may also be at risk for having sleep disorders such as insomnia. They also have a bigger risk of being involved in car crashes. The CDC warns driving while sleepy can be as dangerous as driving while intoxicated. So how much sleep is enough? The CDC recommends the average adult gets 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night.
even though people think, well, I'm asleep, my body's not doing anything. Actually, it is. And what it's really doing is it's actually recovering. And it's replenishing tissue and major organs, cells within those organs.
How do you make sure you get enough sleep? Try these tips from the CDC. Go to bed and wake up at the same time each day. Make sure your bedroom is quiet, dark, and relaxing. And here's one college students need to pay particular attention to. Avoid pulling an all-nighter to study.
Whether it's having some warm tea or taking a shower or reading a book or, everybody may have their own thing. If that works for you, do it.
Whatever works, college students may need to do it to keep up their grades. The schools.com report says lack of sleep can cause memory problems, and that could mean lower grades on final exams. Just some information to sleep on as exams and the end of the semester get closer. For SPC-TV, I'm Tito Contreras. It's a beautiful day in Loveland today. Not quite as warm as it has been though. It's currently 66 degrees outside, on its way up to a high of 73 today. It'll stay sunny and clear today through till Saturday. Tomorrow, it should be even warmer with a high of 82 degrees and close to 90 on Saturday. Expect the temperatures to drop down into the upper 40s and 50s at night for the next week. Clouds will start to move in on Sunday with a slight chance of thunderstorms by Monday. In sports, the South Plains College track and field teams are getting ready to hit the road to wrap up their outdoor season. The teams head to Hutchinson, Kansas, May 18th through the 20th for the NJCAA Outdoor National Championships. Right now, 41 men and 40 women from the Texans and Lady Texans teams have qualified for events at Nationals. Tomorrow, 6 SPC track and field athletes will be signed Division I scholarships, so an early congratulations goes out to them. Everyone is invited to celebrate the signings at 10 a.m. in the Texan Club. Also, a congratulations goes out to track coaches Eric Vance and Justin Hobbs, who were named West Region Indoor Head Coach and Assistant Coach of the Year earlier this month. Their wins were voted on by members from the U.S. Track and Field Cross Country Coaches Association. While the track and field season is not over yet, the final buzzer also has not sounded yet for intramural sports here at SPC. Intramurals are recreational leagues and the tournaments are played for fun. What kind of intramural sports are available and who can play them? Our Bailey C. answered those questions and more in this report.
I actually like flag football the most because I'm outside. I don't really like being indoors.
Theron, a sophomore at SPC, doesn't just play flag football. He plays other intramural sports too.
Play football, basketball, volleyball, play one semester of tennis, and that's about it.
We got tons of sports: flag football, volleyball, soccer, basketball, dodgeball as well. Play all kinds of different stuff throughout the year to get a lot of students involved.
How many students? Last year, Wimmer says there were 337 students that participated in intramural sports. This year, it is predicted to be over 400 students. Why are so many students playing intramural sports? Students say it's a great way to stay active and make friends. The Wreck-It app has really grown to let students get more involved with what is going on.
So a lot of students just download the app that's free. They can sign up with Facebook and have a team or join a team within like 5 seconds.
SPC intramural sports are growing every year with more and more students getting involved. If you are already thinking about the fall, you can take a look at the sports that are available for next year on the Wreck-It app. For SPC-TV News, I'm Bailey C.
Finally, in entertainment news, today is a national holiday for Star Wars fans. They celebrate May the 4th be with you on Star Wars Day. And in today's Hollywood Minute, veteran Star Wars actor Mark Hamill does some celebrating of his own for a fundraiser. Also, we have a long-awaited look at a big summer movie. David Daniel has it all.
They think they're here to read some classic Star Wars lines for a video celebrating the 40th anniversary. But what they don't know is that I'll be their surprise co-star. In other words, it's a trap.
Luke is at it again to promote the latest Star Wars Force for Change fundraiser, in which donors get a shot at unique movie-related prizes. Mark Hamill dropped in to surprise some super fans.
Luke, I am your father. No! That's impossible! You can't be Dad Vader! How are you, man?
For thousands of generations, the gunslingers were knights. Sworn to protect us from the coming of the dark.
The web's gone wild over the first trailer for The Dark Tower, based on the best-selling Stephen King novels. Idris Elba and Matthew McConaughey star in the action-adventure, which opens August 4th.
Crew, put your seatbelt on!
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 opens Friday, but that's not the only place you can catch Chris Pratt this weekend. The actor also stars in his very own comic book, the latest in Tidal Wave's Fame biography series. In print or online, you can trace Pratt's rise to stardom in a comic as his latest movie based on a comic hits theaters. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
That is the latest news from SPC-TV News Center. Thanks for watching.